Are we live? Okay. Which platforms? At least let me know. Like, so I don't be surprised. Just no telling what I'll say sometimes. So we're live. We're loading. Let's go. Y'all join me. Friday Fashion Live. So let me know. Yeah. Camera girl, you good? This evening live, it's gonna be. We gonna see like how this go. Like, am I gonna cooperate? Like that part. It's that part. Like, I mean, at my age, I get tired. Like, not really, but I mean, are we live? Okay, hello everyone. We are live. I'm so excited to be here. I feel like this today has been another day, us transitioning from daytime lives to evening lives. I am Tawni Haynes. I'm the founder and owner of Tawni Haynes Apparel. We are an international apparel brand where we design and sustainably create exceptional apparel for women who lead. Specifically, I get the honor to be able to wake up each and every day and to pour out my gift. I do that in the things that we create, in every interaction, and honestly, just in stewarding this amazing vision that God has given me. So, on today, we wanted to, or this evening, actually, it sounds kind of weird to say, but on this evening, we wanted to do a variety of things. First, I always want to make sure that I'm coming before you and I'm just making sure that I'm providing value, that I'm communicating in a way that is engaging. So I encourage you all, if you're new, say that you're new on the live. If you're a veteran, say that you're a veteran. Let us know where you're watching from. Also, use the comments as an opportunity to interact and engage with us. Ask me questions, do all the things. I do typically have a hectic schedule, and as much as I would like to be available to everyone, oftentimes I'm simply not. So our lives are a way for you to interact and engage with us. You could ask us questions, whether that be a question about a product, question about production time, question about our processes, whatever question you have, you can put it there in the comments. I do have individuals that are here with me. They're going to help. They'll be reading things in the comments, so you'll be able to do all the things. So, a little bit about myself if you are new. I am a entrepreneur. I've been in business for 20 years next year. Like, it's a lot to me, right? I've been through a lot. I'm extremely grateful, but next year has marked 20 years. It's been a journey. But overall, I would say that this is fun, right? This is something that I wouldn't say I chose it. I believe this is something that I'm anointed for, something I was called to do. But it's also something that I'm very grateful for. I get the opportunity to represent myself to others who may look like me, to remind people what's possible, that it's possible to dream with your eyes wide open. And you know what? Things will work out. It feels hard along the way, but everything along the way, everything through that journey, I can honestly see how it's been necessary. So we have some specific topics that we want to discuss. Now, I believe we're live on, how many platforms are we live on? Y'all talk back to me, like, give me some information. We're live on, I believe, Facebook. Hello, Facebook family. We're live on Instagram. Are we live on YouTube as well? I believe so. So we're live on all of those platforms. I don't believe we're live on TikTok. We're actually going to do a separate TikTok live. I first want to thank you if you have followed my brand, if you've shared, if you liked, if you sent stars, if you've purchased items. I don't care if it was a flower pen or an evening gown. I want to say that I definitely appreciate you. I would not be at this point in my journey if I didn't have supporters just like you. And I also look at it, even if you say, you know what, well, I can't afford this or I can't afford that, just by sharing our lives or sharing our videos or liking, comments, sending stars, all of those things supports me, and I really appreciate it. So some of the topics I wanted to discuss, because again, I want to make sure that we're coming from behind the scenes and I'm bringing you into our world. I want to discuss so many things. And also, I want to discuss some of the things that's going to help you better understand how to shop with our brand. So we're going to go through some of the recent things. I would say something that has taken me by surprise lately is we made a hat for my niece. And because she graduated, and I think I shared this last week, she graduated, she crossed, she became a Delta. And so we made a hat, just as a gift to her, and I posted it. Do we have that to show it? Do we have that? The hat? Okay. So we're going to show that. And then y'all, I'm just going to be giving commentary. So I'm going to be talking about all these things. Ask me questions. Let me know what you're interested in. And I'll be more than happy to assist you. So it's so I believe that hat was a New York Yankees hat. Well, while y'all find that, I'm going to go ahead and grab one. So this hat right here, this was one of the first, I would say, okay, am I on center? This was one of the first team hats that we did. And we did it for my niece. And again, it was just a gift. And it really went over really well. And it was fun to create. Of course, I love anything that's embellished. So you definitely can order this hat in various colors. I think we've made it in pink. We've made it in black. But this was the very first one we did. Just a red New York Yankees hat. And of course, it is a snapback. Now, some of the ones that I hold up, they're not available. Some of these actually go shipped out on tomorrow. And just to give y'all a little bit more information about that, we actually do ship worldwide. So that means that you can order our products in standard sizes. You might also order custom sizing. And the difference in standard and custom is that you have the opportunity to order like an extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, or you have the opportunity to order custom. So before I get more into details about sizing, we're going to go ahead and show y'all this hat. So y'all, this was the hat that we presented to my niece as her one of her graduation gifts when she crossed. And of course, now that one does have the Delta Sigma Theta logo, but we're not licensed to sell those. So as a gift, we could definitely present that to her, but you definitely may order the hat, but just without the logo. Until we get the proper licensing to use that logo, I will not be offering those for sale. You definitely can order the plain hat. And if you're a Delta, you can apply your logo yourself. There are several vendors who offer that. So what are some of the other hats that we do before we transition from hats? What are some of the other hats? We're going to pull that up. And it's funny because y'all, when we were doing these and posting them and I was letting clients know, y'all can pick whatever, let me know what team. And I really was just playing, right? So I was playing with the different color combinations and, oh, this one to look like that. And it kind of blew me away. I went back and I'm like, oh, wow. Like in that short period of time, we really have made quite a few. But you do have the option. You may send us your hat or you can simply let us know. What team you have in mind. Now, this video here is just showing a combination of some of the hats that we create. So these are some of our trucker hats, as well as I don't believe there's team hats pictured there, but I'll grab some of those so y'all can see those. So these are, I'll grab a few of them. So these are some of those. These are just like our snapback hats. Of course, they're embellished as well. You see those? Am I getting them all in the frame? So you may order these. These are listed on our website. If you go to accessories and click on hats on our website, the ones that are in stock, you definitely can go ahead and get those purchased and we'll get those shipped out to you. If there's a specific color that you're wanting and we don't have it there. Okay, so here's some more of the hats. Now, this is actually another week where we were preparing a lot for shipment. And so you see various teams here. We are located in Cedar Hill, Texas, at the intersection of Uptown and Beltline. Specifically, we're just in the heart of downtown Cedar Hill. So most of our pieces are manufactured here at our facility, as well as around the DFW Metroplex. So from this facility, we are able to ship things worldwide. It's extremely fun, honestly, to control the process in a sense, to be able to have control of the quality and the details that we put out. And on that week there, we were sitting there looking at the different color combinations and fulfilling, honestly, just all the requests that clients were asking for. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to do, to create, to decide that you're going to do something. And then after you decide you're going to do something, to put it out there and for people to respond to it so well. But you know what? What am I doing? I've got ahead of myself. I didn't tell y'all what I was wearing. Like, hold up. Okay. So of course. So let's see, which camera? This one. So of course I'm wearing our pieces. This is one of our dusters, y'all. And let me tell you about a duster. So the reason why dusters are like just a winner is because you can put on a duster with absolutely anything. So I'm wearing, this is a version of our Yvonne duster, and I'll spin around. She can stay. You can stay, and I'll spin around. So this is a version of our Yvonne duster. The difference is that this fabric is the patchwork chiffon. So if you go to our Yvonne product on the website, okay, so it kind of didn't show the whole thing, but okay. If you go to our If you go to our Yvonne product on the website, so this is under the Yvonne duster. This is the patchwork chiffon. Now I'm really tall. I'm 5'9.5", and I have on like some 4-inch wedges, I believe, maybe about some 4-inch wedges. So with what I'm wearing, this length that I have on, I believe I have on 44 inches in length because it just has to drag. Like, I had this complex growing up, right? Like, when you're tall, like, the thing that you hate the most is the fact that you can't shop at regular stores and have things long enough. So once I started making clothing, I knew, I was like, my clothing, my pants, all my things is going to be so long, it's going to sweep the floor. So for me, it does not have to be a special occasion. I just want my things to drag, right? So my duster is super long. So if I were to wear some flats, this duster would be too long. It's available in various lengths from 38, which is petite, 40, which is our standard floor length, as well as 44, which is our tall. You may order it in either the chiffon fabric, which is shown here. You also may order in the Yvonne fabric. Now, let's see. Let me show y'all the Yvonne fabric. So can y'all put the Yvonne duster on the screen, or link to the Yvonne duster? Do y'all have that up? So now I'm going to show y'all close, and he's going to go ahead and find that. Y'all, this is the Yvonne fabric, right? So this is our Yvonne dress. So you can just see. So we use this Yvonne. Can you see the whole thing? No. Okay, so we use the Yvonne fabric to make various things. So this is our Yvonne dress listed on our website. You can order it in every size from extra small to 5X and everywhere in between. So custom options are available as well. So in the Yvonne fabric, we make a duster. Do we have the duster? Okay, I don't see a duster. Okay, I guess not. Hey, we do have a duster. No, okay. Well, we'll go ahead and put it up on the screen so y'all can see the duster. I was going to show y'all. I love like show and tell. Like, I want to show you in person. You know, like you buy something online or you see something and it looks all perfect, but then you get it and you're like, wait a minute, this fabric don't look like that. This don't feel the same. So I love the fact that I stand behind the integrity of our brand. And I want to show you, like, I'll show you touch, feel. I'm probably the person that's the pickiest and it has to first pass my test. And so I'm particular on the types of fabric, how it moves, how it feels. If over time it's going to have longevity, because when you're paying, you know, a good dollar amount for a garment, I want it to last. I want you to be a mouthpiece for our brand. Like, I want you to have the stuff on and I want you to tell your friends about it. And I want you to wear it again and again and absolutely love that piece. Like, when you build your wardrobe, I feel you should build your wardrobe, honestly. I'll say it in just a second. You should build your wardrobe with pieces that you absolutely love and adore and pieces that you can't wait to wear. So there on the screen, okay. There on the screen, you see our Yvonne duster. In that picture, I had on that Yvonne duster with just like some high waist faux leather leggings, a tank top, and then just some heels. Because with a duster, you really can dress it up and dress it down. On today, I have on a simple, just cotton tank dress. Simple cotton tank dress, some wedges, and it's just an easy, complete look. You really don't have to do a whole lot with it. You don't have to be fussy. Now, I've taken this same duster and I've worn it with a pair of jeans and a tank top. I've also worn it with a cute pair of shorts and a bodysuit. So the whole point of having something like a duster, the bomber, in your closet or in your wardrobe is that you can take it and make it extremely versatile, right? Because that's what we want. That's what makes your closet look like you have more things than you actually do, because it's not about quantity. It's about quality. But that's what I'm wearing today. If y'all have any questions, put it there in the comments. If you have any questions about sizing, any concerns. Do we have a question? Oh, do we have a question? Yes. What's the question?
We have a question on YouTube.
Okay, on
from
YouTube.
A Day in the Life of the Okluya family.
Okay.
Do you allow custom design requests where the customer brings their own fabrics?
Great question. So the question was, do we allow you to purchase and bring us your own fabric for us to make our pieces? The answer to that question is yes. We have clients that they shop for fabric all over the world. I had clients that went to Africa. Another client that I forget where she went. It was, I believe, Indonesia or something. They'll come back with all this fabric and they'll say, hey, can you create me this design in this fabric? We definitely will do that. So if you have a fabric in mind, the only thing I would say is that I always give you recommendations on if the fabric is conducive for the design. And what I mean by that is that you can have an idea or you can want a specific fabric to be used for a specific design, but I like to set the appropriate expectation. For example, this is a chiffon duster, right? So it has this flow, it has this movement to it, right? If you were wanting that same thing, but then you gave me a fabric that was, say, more structured or stiff, I just would say, hey, you know, we definitely can do it, but it's not going to flow like this. So the answer to that question is yes, you definitely can submit your fabric. We have clients that send us all sorts of things. Clients send us shoes. They send us, things that they want us to repurpose. I know there was a client that her mom passed away and she wanted us to take her vintage Louis Vuitton luggage and turn it into a jacket. Now, to date, that one probably was, I mean, that was probably the one that I was so honored to do. But yes, we definitely can create for you. Was there any additional questions? No, that's all for now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to flow through some of the things that I wanted to discuss. Again, I don't want our live just to be something where I'm up here talking, I'm up here just talking about my brand, but I want to make sure that I'm giving you value. So some of the key points that we wanted to discuss were, let's see. Okay, the top 10, let's see. And y'all, so listen, we always have all these ideas, like all this stuff in our heads, and we're going to discuss this, we're going to talk about that, right? But it's like, when it's time to do it, it's just like, am I the only one? Like sometimes it's like, okay, what was that? Like your mind goes completely blank. Okay, so we're going to talk about the first thing I want to discuss was because people often ask me, what does custom really mean? Or what can custom really translate to? Now, I feel like custom definitely translates to confidence. Okay, you want to say that what it is, Brooklyn? Go ahead. Okay, yeah. Okay.
It is the top 10 every woman should know about fashion.
Got it. Okay, got it. So this is what I helped come up with, right? So the top 10 things that every woman should know about fashion. That's so loaded, right? Well, first I would say it's so loaded because number one, I feel like when it comes to fashion, there are no rules. I feel like there is no wrong. Can we scoot back? Like the shot is still really tight. I didn't know we were going to stay tight the whole time. I feel like there is no wrong when it comes to fashion. And what I mean by that is that I feel like you can define fashion, what you want to wear, how you want to present in a way that works best for you. I do feel like certain things they do translate in certain ways. The first one I wanted to discuss really was custom. What does it mean? How does it translate? Custom can first mean various things. It can mean it's custom size. It can mean the design is custom. It can mean it's custom to the idea that you have. It also can mean that it's custom in a way that flatters your body. I feel like all of us are individuals. There is no standard. We're all each an individual standard, right? So custom for me may not be the way that's going to suit you. When I first started out, of course, I shopped in stores and, I had family members that shopped in stores. I had sisters that they would say, well, hey, I want this, or I don't see that in stores. And so my first challenge was, how can I create pieces that can speak to each individual woman, that can speak to each individual size, personality type, what a woman may feel comfortable in, where it doesn't feel like a costume. I also was raised in a very specific way under a specific denomination. So growing up, I wasn't taught that women wear pants, right? I was taught that we wear skirts and dresses. And I understand there are various doctrines. That's not what this conversation is about, right? But to honor that, and I'm extremely grateful for my upbringing, but to honor that, when I started out, I wanted to make nice dresses and nice skirts that looked trendy, right? That suited me because I felt like, because I felt like I was always unique, right? So for me, custom really meant for my inner confidence to come out in the way that I express myself, in the clothing that I wore. And so custom in various ways definitely can translate to confidence, because confidence, after all, just comes from you feeling like yourself, you walking through life in the best version of yourself. So that's definitely the best point that I'd like to make. And the next one? Oh, that's good. That's good. So another thing we were discussed that, quality versus quantity. I have so many clients. Some of my clients, I dress them for every major event. Some of my clients, I may dress them for every Sunday. So I have clients with a small amount of my pieces in their wardrobe. I have clients with probably more pieces in their wardrobe than I have, right? But it's really not about quantity. It's really not about having a lot of pieces. It's about finding the best and the key pieces that you're going to be able to transition from one season to the next, from one event to the next. Just like this duster. I can take this duster, I can dress it up, I can dress it down, I can dress it in various ways, right? So when you have pieces that kind of like tick every box, like I if you think about all the different events that you would go to, right? You may say, okay, I go to church. Okay, I go on date night with my husband. I go to brunches. I go to conventions. I go to all these different things. I go to work, right? Does your wardrobe speak adequately to all those different things? Do you have pieces in your wardrobe that either can transition from one thing to the next, or pieces in your wardrobe to where if someone called you at the last minute, you'd have just the perfect thing? So I feel like when you're building your wardrobe, it's not about having a lot of pieces. Custom pieces or pieces that are made for you, made to order, they definitely can put a strain on your pocketbook if you're not really planning things correctly, right? So I feel like if you first focus on the key pieces, and then from those key pieces, you can build every single thing around it. Do we have any other B-roll we wanted to put in between there before I move to the next thing? No? Okay. So the next thing I wanted to discuss was, I guess, the definition in my mind, style. How is style spiritual, right? And when I think about that, I think about the fact that we all have a specific assignment. We all have a specific call that's on our life. There's a way that we're intended to show up. So when you walk into a room or when you step into any assignment, you have to make sure that you're presenting yourself in a way that honors that assignment. You ever heard that saying, what is it? Like, you dress for the job you want, or the role you want, or the position that you want. So I feel like the way that we show up, it does matter. It's very easy to kind of get caught in the weeds. Like, sometimes when the Holy Spirit will give you this vision or this glimpse of who you're going to become, who you're called to be, right? And sometimes it feels like it's so big, like, how in the world am I going to do that, be that? But it's almost like style can be used in a way to step into that role before you're actually there. Because you're preparing, you're rehearsing it, right? You have faith that that's going to happen, right? And so if you were this, whomever you'd like to be, or if you accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, how would you show up? How would you dress? How would you present yourself? How would you adorn your outward body, right? Because at the end of the day, when you first step into a room on whatever platform, the first thing people see before you open your mouth is what you're wearing, is how you're presenting yourself. So in my mind, in my opinion, style is definitely a spiritual thing. So, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. But the next one kind of led into that, what you're wearing definitely should match where you're going. So now, y'all, as we transition to the next thing, I want to talk about also some of the events that we've had. I had so many different ideas in my mind about this year and so many things that I wanted to do. I've shared with a lot of my close family and friends that last year was hard for me. It was hard because there were so many things, and I was extremely aggressive with all the goals that I had. And so, I don't know, last year it was a lot, right? So this year I knew I wanted to go into the year anew. I knew I wanted to do some things and stretch myself in a way that I still would enjoy growth. And so we decided to go ahead and start doing events. I know we had an event in February in collaboration with Bougie Brunchers. Lanika, hey, if you're watching. So we did a brunch in February. And after I did that, I was like, you know what? I remembered when I had more time, right? I remembered, because when you have more time, it's like you feel like you get to enjoy some of the things that you used to enjoy. But then when your schedule gets crazy, your schedule gets busy, it's just like, what happened? Like, what happened to that, right? It's like you go into work mode. You go into the mode where your gift turns into your job. And then it's just like, for a season, you're like, this really isn't something that I enjoy. So when we did that event in February, it reminded me how much I love doing events. I had already hosted several Mother's Day brunches, fashion experiences. And so after doing that, we decided, you know what, let's go ahead and let's continue. I love getting to host my clients in an intimate setting where we can talk and we can chat and, we can enjoy good food and just be in an environment where we all can just kind of be ourselves. And so that's always what I want our events to be. So let's show some of the footage. I think we have just a little of the footage that we can show from our recent Mother's Day brunch. Okay, so this was fun, y'all. We had a bloom bar, right? So on the bloom bar, you could go and you can pick your florals and you could arrange them in whatever way. This was, I believe, towards the middle to the end. And so that shot there is just a glimpse. If y'all follow us on social media, you definitely get to see a whole lot more. So on social media, you can find us on every platform. Y'all follow our pages, share, like, subscribe where you can subscribe. On Facebook, we also have a Tawni Haynes client group. But that's how you honestly can find out about all the different events and the things that we have. And oh my gosh, so this was probably the part that I enjoyed the most. So after we had eaten and made our flower arrangements, I invited our guests to kind of just walk through our facility. So here you're seeing our guests. They're in our production room, our So Sweet, and we're in there. Honestly, I'm like sewing on some buttons on a vest. We're talking. We're looking at fabric. So that's Lady Bridget, Dr. Kennedy. That's Tracy. I can't see who else is in there, but we kind of walked through the facility and just had a good time. We hung out. And I think that if I could do anything, if I could continue to host events and to have a safe space where we could just come and just be ourselves and we can enjoy fashion and put things together and come up with ideas. I don't know. I think that's amazing. A little bit more about our facility. In the front, if you ever come here, my clients that have come, they know the front is our boutique. It's also the room that we flip to do like these lives. Middle room is going to be our work room, our production room. It's like a room where you come and you create, and it's so fun because it's wall to wall fabric. Some days I can come in there stuck. I can come in there stuck inside my head, and I can honestly just sit at the table and just create, just put different fabrics and colors and pieces together. And before I know it, I don't know, I just feel like it ministers to me, right? So to go into a creative space where so many pieces have been created and shipped throughout the years, and to go into that space and continue to create and just get downloads, it's pretty amazing. And so to allow people to come into that, yeah, it's pretty awesome too. So, and then behind that, we have our administrative offices, some spaces that we lease. We also have salon suites. We do have more spaces available. So if you are looking for a salon suite and you're located or interested to have a suite here in Cedar Hill, Texas, you can visit us. You can actually go to you can email us at salons@TawniHaynes.com. We'll be glad to go ahead and give you a tour. You can see our spaces. We have some amazing creatives that are in here with us, and we just have an amazing time, right? It's an environment where I feel like since the Holy Spirit does dwell well, it's an environment where it's welcome and it's open. We collaborate well. And so, I mean, I don't know, I just feel like, especially if you're new to the industry, or if you're looking for even some light mentorship where you can just come pick my brain and ask questions, right? I think it's the perfect space for you. So, okay, so what do we have next? Okay, so we actually can show y'all some pictures of the salon. So just to give y'all a little background, now I'm not great on the dates because I work a lot, and so some things kind of roll together. So we first started with the first side of our salon suites. Okay, this is the second side, but this is the second side, which is the newest side. So we first started with, when the pandemic hit, we had an entire sew suite, right? And I was sitting there like, okay, well, what am I going to do with this space? And I actually sat on it for a while, like, okay, what am I going to do with this space? I'm not sure. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And it's almost like I really didn't have clarity. And you know, sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. But I don't know. I just felt like in that season, the Holy Spirit was just telling me, wait. And I was just getting all these ideas. And so I decided that, you know what, I'm going to lease it to other creatives. And so Brow Bay, she was here with us for a while. Hey, Christy. She was here with us for a while. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Let's turn it into salon suites where I can host more creatives. So we took that space, we turned it into 3 salon suites. And before I really even listed it, they were all leased. And I'm like, okay, you know, this is good. You know, we're over here busy. They're busy. You know, everybody's booked and busy and happy. That's what you want, right? I just like to be fruitful, and I like environments where everybody else can be fruitful. And so once that happened, I was like, okay, we're good. But it seemed like things were like still for a second, and I had the opportunity to expand again. And so I'm like, okay, let's do it. So we expanded again, and that's the videos that I think y'all have here. So we'll show those. So we expanded into 6 more salon suites. We have 4 salon suites currently available. It's completely peaceful and beautiful, honestly. So this just shows, this is one of the suites. This is actually the largest suite there. And this one actually, I don't know why, but I see like 2 barbers in this space. The space is so large. Someone that needs a large suite, they definitely can be in there by themselves, but that one is a pretty large suite. So I just see 2 people in there, and I don't know specifically, I don't know why I keep seeing barbers, but that's that space. Do we have any more? No? Do we have another video of the salon suite? Okay. So we're going to show y'all another one, and y'all let us know. I don't want to feel like I'm just talking. Y'all ask me questions, interact with me, do all the things. This is one of the other suites. I believe that was the first suite. Okay, that angle. Okay, so that's the first suite. Okay, we have actual video. So this suite is actually one of the front suites, and it actually faces the main street right. It's right as soon as you come into the main door. All the suites do come fully furnished. You don't have to take our furniture if you already have furniture, but if you are a new stylist, it actually would be perfect for you because it does come fully equipped with your television, your station, your dryer, all of those things, your shampoo area. This is another one of our suites. Now this suite actually is two different suites that look identical to this one. The other one is already leased, but this is one of the other suites, and this is a nice size as well. That one is still available. So we have 4 salon suites available. Do we have the other one that I call an SD suite? Let's see, it's one more, but if not, it's no big deal. But if y'all are interested in any of our salon spaces, or if you know anyone who is, you can go ahead and shoot us an email, salons@TawniHaynes.com. We are located in Cedar Hill at 316 West Beltline. That's in, of course, Cedar Hill, Texas. We're in the downtown Cedar Hill, right around the corner from Babes. We've been at this location probably... Gosh, I lose track. We've been at this location, I believe, since 2009. We recently, we celebrated, and we actually had our re-grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony. It was absolutely amazing. Do we have pictures from that? Okay. So before we show pictures of that, let me answer some more questions.
We have a question about how much are the suites and what are the requirements for that.
Got it. Okay. So we can get into the different details about the square footage as well as how much your suites are if you would shoot us an email. Email us at salons@TawniHaynes.com. We're very communicative, and we definitely are very responsive. So if you just email us there, we can send you square footage. We can send you price per week, all the different details, the deposit requirement. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to there being like numbers on the camera. So I'm like talking to a camera that don't even have a number on it. Okay. I don't know. It could be this evening live thing. Like my brain is still adjusting, right? I got to blame something, right? Of course, can't blame me. But anyway, but no, definitely email us there, salons@TawniHaynes.com. Do we have another question?
We have D. Coleman in the chat. Hey, Tawni Haynes.
Hello. Is that my sister, Dee?
Yes.
What's up, big sis?
And we have Marlene Norwood. She thought you made a great point earlier.
How you doing, Miss Norwood? And y'all let me know any questions I can answer, because I know it is an evening live and I do have small children, so I won't be live for a super long time. So let me know any questions I can answer. Let me know if y'all have questions about products, sizing, some of the things that we have coming up, like all of the ready wear that we're producing that I cannot wait. I can't wait for y'all to get your hands on.
We have Miss Drew. She said, hi, Tawni.
How are you, Miss Drew? I need to call you. We need to chat. I always love speaking with you, Miss Drew.
And that's all.
Okay, that's all? Okay. If y'all are just now joining our live, let us know if you're watching our live. Let us know the behind the scenes stuff. Let us know if you're new. Let us also know if you're watching the replay. We definitely want to interact and engage with you. If y'all are not already following us on all the pages, definitely follow us on all of our pages. Okay, definitely follow us on all of our pages. We're actually doing so much to grow our pages. And just to answer the question about growth, why is it so important for us to grow our platforms, right? In order for us to grow as a brand, in order for us just to have more reach and just to have more opportunities so that we can continue to bring the best and the most amazing things to you, including events, it does take an expanded platform. That's how we're able to be seen more. That's how we're able also to be a global brand. So we appreciate your support. If you're interested, definitely subscribe. You may subscribe, I believe, on our YouTube page, of course, our Instagram page, and our Facebook page. We also have a clients group on Facebook, so definitely go ahead and join that group. On our website, which is shop.TawniHaynes.com, definitely go ahead and subscribe there. All notifications, events, and the things that we're doing, we always notify you typically through our website first. So if you want to stay abreast of all the changes, all the new things, new products, different events that I'll be at, some of our new wholesale grand openings, I'm so excited. We have an upcoming grand opening for one of our wholesalers that will be coming soon, so y'all will get that announcement. I will actually travel to that city to go ahead and host that grand opening with them. So if you are interested in knowing what city that'll be first, or if you have a boutique and you're interested in wholesaling our product, we do have wholesale opportunities available. We also just launched something new. We now have independent distributor and affiliate opportunities, right? That's new for us in 2025. So if you are interested, you definitely can email us over at sales@TawniHaynes.com. If you are interested in being a wholesaler, you can email us at wholesale@TawniHaynes.com. We'll be glad to walk you through the process. We'll also be glad to give you tips and tricks and let you know some of the products that sell the best. And part of the reason why this year it was so important for me to expand into more wholesale and independent independent distributors is because at the end of the day, it's one of me. I have two hands, and I want to be able to not only use my brand to grow, expand, and create a legacy for my family, but at the same time, I want to do that for others. I do believe in the integrity of our products. We make some really good products that I stand behind. I stand behind our quality. I stand behind the details. I stand behind the sustainable ways that we produce. I also stand behind the textiles that we actually use to make our garments. So I feel like it's the best thing that I want to share with others. I think it would create an amazing opportunity for you. So if you are interested, definitely let us know. Did you have a question, Brooklyn?
Yes, we have a question. When will you create more everyday professional wear?
Okay, so I'm going to answer, it's a layered question, right? So my plan to transition from fully being custom to having like a hybrid, right? Ready wear as well as custom pieces is to do a drop every week, right? But we knew that it was going to be a ramp up period. So for the last, I would say 2 months, we've been adding additional pieces. And I'll show y'all, we've added some new blouses. We actually are fully stocking a full line of even our bow blouses. Some of our slacks, like my favorite slacks in the whole wide world that are probably about 10 years old, that they're so old that we have replaced my lining probably twice. They're that old, because I really wear my stuff. It is no smoke and mirrors over here. They're our pair of high waist, wide leg slacks, y'all, and they're just yummy. They're made in a nice weight crepe. But a lot of our slacks that I love, that I feel like I can live in, I definitely want to make those available in standard sizes. But I think the way that I'm going to make those available first in standard sizes, I'm probably going to use a stretch medium weight crepe. So part of some of the ways that we're putting more ready wear in stock is just doing weekly drops, because again, I don't want to just overproduce a whole lot of things, which I don't believe in. I want to make sure that first we're producing the products that people are requesting. I also want to make sure that we're producing in a way that doesn't overburden our business or just to have stuff sitting up, right? I don't want to waste. So I want to be very responsible in how we create things. We don't really run a whole lot of sales. Our pieces really sell well, and I'm grateful for that. But I want to make sure that I'm listening to the data, I'm listening to the consumers, and I'm producing the pieces that they want. So what you can do to support that, as you see things that are in stock, because of course it does take finances to do this. It does take finances also to pay for our pieces as we produce them. When you do see the drops, when you do see things that are available, if you're interested in, go ahead and purchase those things. The more that's purchased as we drop things, the more that we have resources to continue to produce more things. But it is our plan to continue to have a full line of blouses, slacks, dresses. Some of our specialty dresses that sell really well, like our Marlowe Peplum set, those are still very hot sellers. So we do plan on having those available in stock in various fabrics. The most popular probably is the pattern sequin, but as the temperatures and climate changes, you may want a lighter weight. So we also will be offering those in lace as well as jacquard. So we do plan on every single week or every other week doing drops. Get on our website and make sure you're subscribed. So when we drop things, you're able to see them. And it's my plan, y'all, every week, every other week, I want to sell out. The more that we're able to do that, the more that we're able to keep it going and to produce more pieces. Also, let me know in the comments, what are some pieces that y'all want us to stock? What are some pieces that if we had in stock, you say, oh my gosh, I would love that. That would be amazing. I know the pieces that are heavily requested, other than our specialty pieces and our blouses, we get a lot of requests for our clergy attire. And I think the reason why is because our clergy attire is feminine. So from blouses to dickies to skirts to some of our robes, we do plan on stocking a full line of those. The only thing is that, y'all, some sizes sell extremely quick. So medium, large, extra large, those are just the most popular sizes. So if you know those are your sizes, when you see things that are in stock, grab it. We won't have it. And then we're going to have to create some period of time before we restock to make sure that we're not only stocking our pieces, but we're properly staffing. We do have local sewers that sew all of our pieces, both in-house as well as contract. So I have to make sure that we have a good flow to keep the production going in the way that it should. And the wonderful thing about that is that when God originally gave me this vision, y'all, he gave me a vision that it was so big, right? And I remember thinking, okay, Lord, how can I do this? I see this, I believe it, I know it's possible, or you wouldn't have given me the vision, but it just felt big and it felt hard. Okay, so that's some of our clergy pieces there. So that's our ruffle cuff clergy blouse, and it's shown with the asymmetrical high waist pencil skirt. We do have a few of those blouses in stock. If you are interested in that blouse there or any of our clergy items, let me know in the comments. I'll tell y'all some of the sizes that we have in stock. We also are working to update everything on our website, y'all, but that is like a whole task. It's a whole task because we have a lot of different products and in a lot of different variations. So there are some times that our local clients will get to products before they even make it to the site. We'll stock the showroom, we'll go through, we'll be doing the inventory, we'll be adding it to the website. My local clients, they'll come in, they'll shop, and before some pieces even make it to the website, they're sold. So if you know that there are pieces that you're wanting, as soon as you see them, definitely purchase them. If you know there are pieces that that you may be interested in, or maybe you have an event coming up, we're not getting rid of made to order. You still will be able to order made to order. We're just making sure that we have a hybrid model, and we're kind of just like working into it to see what works. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I have been doing this quite some time, but I didn't really have a roadmap. Like, I didn't have anybody that told me, hey, this is how you produce apparel in the United States. If anything, I had a lot of people telling me, don't produce in the United States. The cost is too high. Produce overseas. But for me, I just want to honor not only our local community and our local economy, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm paying people a fair wage. Like my staff, my employees, my contractors over the years, I pride myself in the fact that my vision is so much bigger than myself. It takes care of several families, that I have a responsibility. So, as we continue to push forward and just kind of decide what's the best model for us, I appreciate your support. You can support us by purchasing our things. When you see our reels and when you see all of our content, definitely go ahead and share that. Just in any way that you can support our brand, because again, we are still an independent small business, and I appreciate and depend on your support. So in any way that you can support my brand, just know I appreciate it. Okay. Did you have another question?
Yes, we have somebody. I'm interested in learning more about wholesaling and other opportunities, modeling, etc. I'm a woman in ministry that work with women in ministry. I love fashion.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, what's her name?
Her name is just MJ All Day.
Okay, just M Day All Day. Is that her name?
Watching on Instagram.
Okay, she's watching on Instagram. Well, first, if you're interested in wholesale, you can send an email, wholesale@TawniHaynes.com. Also on our website, shop.TawniHaynes.com. When you go there under, I believe, the services tab over on the left-hand side, you actually can click on the wholesale application there. Fill that out, get that to us. Once we receive that, we'll go ahead and just look that over and we'll contact you to give you further details. Also interested in modeling. Fun fact. Our clients are our models. Occasionally, like very few times, I've used actual models, but for the most part, if you're browsing our website, those are our beautiful clients modeling their pieces. If you wonder why, oh my gosh, like the pieces fit them so well and it looks like they're created for them. It's because they were. I love using our clients to model our pieces. And part of the reason why is, if you think about it, as you create pieces and people purchase your things and they go out, they're your models, right? But I also wanted to make sure that I showcased women in a variety of shapes and sizes. Society will tell you that, oh, all women are small, or they're this size or that size, when the average size woman in the United States is a size 14, 16, right? I bet the magazines didn't tell you that. So I wanted to make sure that I showcased real women, real curves, what they look like, what they actually wear when they step into their events. And honestly, y'all, I love hearing how our clothing make people feel. It's wonderful when people say you look good, but have you ever put something on and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just feel so good. So that's what we get to do. Like, that's what we get to create. And it's like, that's where the magic is, right? Yeah, our clothing are nice, but once they're on our clients, it's like, watch out. You have another question?
And we have the Olakoya family. She's asking, do you offer sewing classes? Watching on YouTube.
Okay, so watching on YouTube. No, we currently do not offer sewing classes, but we do have some workshops that are coming up. So if you can, definitely subscribe on our website. And as we're having the different workshops to show you how to do different things, for us, again, to get together and do different things together, the space is always limited. We do have a large following, and we don't really have a space the size that could hold like a large amount of people. So I would say the best thing to do probably is to be a part of the workshops and the different events that we have coming up. But no sewing classes are planned currently.
And we have Joanne Slaughter Brunson watching on Facebook. She's watching from Dallas, not new, but haven't watched in a long time. She's excited to see what's new and is very happy with the bow blouses she has purchased.
Oh, wonderful. Y'all, bow blouses are they're just everything. Like, I talk about that all the time. Yes, we've made bow blouses for a very long time. I still love bow blouses. Y'all still love bow blouses. This time of year, I'm excited about the new chiffon bow blouses that we're going to have. So that's a lace bow blouse there. So as the seasons change, I love taking the signature style and just making it suit the season. So from lace to organza to chiffon. Now listen, I'm gonna stress this, right? We have a lot of different fabrics, but how do I put it? When we go ahead and put out there the different laces, the different organzas, all this, some of them are going to be one-off, right? So some of them we may only be able to make 10. Other ones we may be able to make 20 or 30. But once some of those fabrics are gone, they're gone. Like, we really are a sustainable brand. We don't overstock, but at the same time, we do have a large quantity of different and various fabrics that we can use. And so this time of year, y'all can expect to see bow blouses and chiffons and laces, organzas. Of course, our damask taffeta bow blouses are very popular. I'll show y'all a few of those that we have in stock over here. Don't know if you can pass me some of those. Or you want to turn it? No, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out the best way. Because if I come over here, Auric, am I going to jack up? Let's see. Is it good? Okay. So I'm going to show y'all just a few. Now, the only reason why we do not have, in Brooklyn, if you can pass me that pink, I think it's one over there by you. The only reason why we do not have like a plethora of bow blouses in stock is because as we stock them, especially certain sizes, they sell really quick, which is great. We appreciate it. If there are specific colors and sizes that y'all know y'all want, you still can order those on the website. The lead time on the bow blouses, I believe, is it 14 to 21 business days? I believe so. So you still can order those. They just, they sell really quickly. But in stock, I'm gonna show y'all some of my cutest colors. Now, if you want these, y'all, some of these are not listed on the website. They're not listed on the website because some of them, we were doing an update in between events. And so just the amount of time that it takes selling this, moving this or whatever, updating the quantities and what's actually in stock versus, sometimes things oversell. And so it's just been quite a task to show all the pieces that we have in stock. As well as just to kind of keep that inventory updated. But this is one of my favorite colors. This is royal blue and black damask. And I'm often asked, like, hey, do people still wear the damask taffeta bow blouses year round? The answer to that question is yes. Taffeta is a very lightweight fabric. So even though it has this flock detailing, look at it like a print. It still is extremely popular to sell year round. So this is a royal blue and black damask. This is a size medium. There is one. If you want it, definitely let us know in the comments. We'll go ahead and get the link over to you where you can just go ahead and purchase this. Again, this is only one. Then this is not listed on the site. We have the purple and black damask to show you what it's like with the bow tie. Purple and black damask. I believe there's a small and an extra small left in stock. If you're interested in that, go ahead and put in the comments the damask taffeta bow blouse. Now, y'all, this blouse was always an amazing seller. We had oh my gosh, we sold so many of these, but this is the last one. This is a leopard stretch sateen, so it has a slight stretch to it. It has a sheen bow blouse, and this was in a size extra small, only one. If you like it, definitely let us know there in the comments. Let's see. Is it only one of these? Is there more of these over here? No? Okay. So this one is a size small, and this is mauve, right? But it's tone on tone. I don't know if you can see that. That's tone on tone, damask taffeta bow blouse. Let us know if you're interested in that one. This size is a small. Now, even if we don't have the size that you're wanting, you definitely can order any of these. Now, the only one you're not going to be able to order this leopard one because this fabric is discontinued. But the other ones, unless I indicate otherwise, you definitely are able to order in your size if we do not have your size. Again, that lead time for the bow blouse is 14 to 21 business days. This mauve on mauve is a size small. Let's see. And then we have, ooh, this is cute. The red on red damask. And yeah, all these blouses, y'all, I have like every color. And I would say, I love the fact that I dress them up, I dress them down. You may see me in a bow blouse with some jeans. You may see me have it on with some slacks, a vest. I had on one on the last live with a cute little baby doll dress. So you really can style them a lot of different ways. You have a question?
Yes, we have Miss Drew asking, can you demonstrate how to tie the bow blouse, please?
Ooh, of course, Miss Drew. She gonna put me on the spot, but of course. So you need to, the rolling mannequin. If you grab me that rolling mannequin, that'll be easier for me to demonstrate how to tie it. Okay, so in the red on red damask, the small, the extra small, so 2 extra smalls and a small. If you're interested in those, then you can definitely go ahead and let us know there in the comments. That's extra small and small, and that's in damask taffeta. And then we have one size small, and that's the red with the white damask. These retail currently for $140. And then let's see, we have, it's one of these. I didn't know we had one left. So we actually have a black on black. Now let me tell y'all my love affair with the black on black. First off, black is my favorite color. I know y'all argue with me and y'all tell me black is not a color, it's absence of color. Okay, whatever. It's my favorite color. And if I could, I would wear everything in black. Let's put a color on it. I would wear absolutely everything in black if you allowed me to. Put that one on there. That's fine. But the good thing about the black on black is that it's like you're wearing solid black, but then you're not. It is tone on tone, so it works really well. I've worn mine with a high-waist tulle skirt, my favorite black slacks. I've worn it with some black skinny jeans and some thigh-high boots. It's just a piece that you can wear with a whole lot of things. And I love a piece that's versatile. So the black on black damask bow blouse is a winner. This one is a size extra small. If you're looking for something that's in stock, this is in stock and extra small. If you need any other size, definitely go ahead and order it. And Arbor, if you can go ahead and put the link to that product there, the link to the damask taffeta bow blouse as I move through them. And then this one is going to be a brown on black damask. You showed a picture earlier, I thought, with this one. No, with the skirt how it was paired. Yeah, but this is brown on black damask, y'all. This one does really good. Now, I don't know, it's good with a lot of things. You can wear it with black bottoms. So that's a picture there. That's the brown on brown damask, and that's shown with our high-waist swing skirt. Both of those items, again, available on our website, made to order. You can order them in various colors. And then I'll show y'all. Now, I wore this blouse on the last live. So if y'all watched the last live, y'all saw me in this blouse. I love organza because not only is it cool, but it's also sheer. I love things that are sheer. I don't know what it is. I think it's extremely elegant. Can you pass me the rest of those? I think it's extremely elegant. So I had this on the last live, and then I'll show y'all some of the sizes, and we'll make sure we put the link there in the comments. These can ship as early as, it's today Friday, so as early as tomorrow, but most likely our next day that we're open is going to be on Tuesday. Or if you're local, you definitely can come by and pick them up. So we have a size medium, large, extra large, 2 extra larges. And these are $165, 2X. Oh, 2X, that sells really quick. Y'all, the larger sizes, they sell really quickly. So if you're that large, extra large, 2X or whatever, if you see them, go ahead and purchase them because they sell really quick. Due to demand, like based on sizes, based on what people ask us for, that's typically how I produce. But some of the sizes, again, from large to extra large, actually medium should be included in that. Those sell really quickly. So again, that was a 2X, extra large, medium, large. I thought I had a small left. Okay, no. So extra large, 2X, medium, and a large. And then we have one size large, and this is in a baby pink, and this one is long sleeve. The organza bow blouses go for $165. If you're interested in any of those, you definitely can go ahead and purchase them directly on this live. And then I'll show y'all really quickly the clergy blouses. I'm going to show y'all. I talked earlier about the ruffle cuff clergy blouse. So I believe we have a few. And then, we also have this one. This one is also popular. It's like, y'all, sometimes I don't really know off the top of my head everything that we have in stock. I don't know until we come in here. Now, this blouse, y'all, is really, really, really cute. So this is one of our clergy blouses. This is the ruffle cuff clergy blouse. So it does have chiffon sleeves as well as a chiffon collar. The amount of bootleg versions of this blouse I've seen are absolutely ridiculous. Of course, we have created this blouse some time ago, but, hey, I should be flattered, right? Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. We have an extra small. Oh, it's a 3X in this blouse. Extra small, 3X. And then what size is that? It looks like only extra small and 3X is left in that blouse. It's only one 3X. And then this is our ruffle cuff clergy blouse. Aura, can you put that back on the screen? The ruffle cuff clergy blouse. The ruffle cuff clergy blouse, just so y'all can see this one on. And y'all, these sell really quickly. We have this in stock in an extra small and a small. You can either order the ones that we have in stock, or you can order them made to order. Another thing that's really popular that we make, that's the ruffle cuff clergy blouse with the asymmetrical high waist swing skirt there on the screen. Those are available from extra small to 5X. You also may order them custom. It's worn there with our asymmetrical high waist swing skirt with that inner lining that's contrasted. The skirt does have pockets. It's fully lined, and then the blouse and the skirt both have a back zip. So I want to show y'all something that we actually make a lot of them. Excuse me. This is one of our clergy dickies. You know how sometimes you have to, at the last minute, maybe you have to be in clerical attire, but you want to just put, like, wear a blouse or maybe a jacket or something that you already have, but you just want to put like a dickie underneath it. This actually will transform anything because it already has the clergy collar. You can put the tab in there. These are available in any color, so you can order them in purple and red, whatever color. They're available on our website. You also can order them in various neck sizes. So it just will be worn. You can put a jacket on. You can put a blouse on. I've had clients wear just like a round neck blouse with it. They've worn, simple sheath dresses with them. But this is a way to turn anything into a clergy piece. And then it looks like in stock, y'all, we have one of our petal flower blouses in a size large. Do you have a picture on the screen? You can show them that blouse. And Brooklyn, do we have any questions? Oh, wait a minute. It's a few more over here. While I wait, I'll show you. Okay, so we have, it looks like in the cream on cream, 2 size smalls. Okay, so on the screen there, you'll see that is our petal flower blouse. It's shown there with the high waist swing skirt. We have one petal flower blouse in stock. That's a size large. We also have the high waist swing skirt, the T-length version available in a size large as well. It's available to order in every size from extra small to 5X and everywhere in between. Okay, what questions do we have, Brooklyn? You have any questions? No questions? Okay. So I'm also, okay, so first Miss Drew asked me, hang it over here. Miss Drew, you asked me to go ahead and tie a bow blouse, right? Because you have to go ahead and put me on the spot. So let me tie a bow blouse. Now, y'all, I always say, if you look at tying a bow blouse, act like you're tying shoelaces, right? Don't overthink it. Don't think, oh my gosh, this is so hard, or I can't do it. It's simple. Tell your mind, I'm tying shoelaces. That's all. We all know how to tie shoelaces. It's not hard, so don't overthink it. So this is a damask taffeta bow blouse, right? On damask taffeta bow blouses, the good thing about these fabrics is that the fabric is already structured. Since it's already structured, your bow is naturally going to stand up once you tie it. Now, tell me if I'm in the view of the camera as I tie this, or like, let's move around and make sure you get the perfect frame. Okay. So the main thing, I always take it first. Got it? So I take it. Is that turn right? You move this way. Turn the camera a little bit. Yeah, maybe like right there. Okay. So the first thing I always do is I take it and I have each side of the tie in my hand, right? I like to start it by folding it in half, because keep in mind on the neck, right? When you have it not folded in half, this is what the neck is like, right? Now, unless you have a really long neck, or if you want it up that way, you definitely can and kind of like scrunch it down. I think it always looks neater and it doesn't cut your neck off if you go ahead, if you fold it in half. So once that's folded in half and I'm holding each side, I'm going to go ahead, and it doesn't matter. Now, y'all, I'm left-handed, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to loop the bow through itself. Now, I like mine pretty tight. Now, part of the reason why I like it pretty tight is because once my bow is tied in place, I don't want my bow to move. I want it to stay in place. So once I've tied it there in half, or each side, I will take, and I like to actually open up my bow. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to open it up. So I'm going to open it up to where it's flat, right, to make each knot. So once I do that, I do the same thing with the other side. I'm going to open it up. Now, depending on how you want to do it, some people loop it up, some people loop it over, really doesn't matter. You grab each side. Now, I always, as I'm doing this, I adjust my bow as I go, right? So I'm going to grab each side. And then as I do it, and y'all do not be afraid to do this, kind of straighten it. And part of the reason why I straighten and kind of fluff it, because it's much easier to do it before you tie it. So you'll see me straighten and fluff it throughout as I'm tying it. And then all I'm finna do, I'm finna take it, I'm looping it. You can tell this blouse is new. Let's see, I'm gonna loop it through. Hold on. Look, now I got turned around. Do it one more time. Let's loop it through, and I'm tying the bow. This is so much easier to do it on myself. So as I'm tying the bow, I like to take it, and once I have it, I'm gonna do it pretty snug. And I do that because I want it to stay in place. And then when I do that, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna fluff my bow. I fluff it, get it however I want to. You can take and manipulate and turn these around as much as you want to. If you feel like you want your bow a little bit bigger, pull it out a little bit. I like to flatten it. And then I'll go and I'll make it neat here. And then I'll say, okay, my bow is tied. So that is me tying a bow on a mannequin versus on me. Now, when I'm in the mirror myself, you can move that over. When I'm in the mirror myself, because I'm so used to tying a bow on myself, I'm sitting there, I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm kind of manipulating it in the way that I want. Sometimes I may want my bow in the front. Sometimes I may want it off to this side or off to that side. The most important thing to know is that if you know you want your bow off to each side, you can't start tying it here and then move it over. You have to actually start tying it off to the side. You have to actually tie it in the center or tie it over here, and then your bow will stay in place. I'll see some clients, they'll have their bow and they'll keep trying to straighten it. That bow is just going to start with wherever you started it. So make sure whichever side you want it on, that's where you start tying it. So that's, oh my gosh, I love that blouse. So this is another version. And actually we just were talking this past week about some products that I was adding back to the site. This is our peplum bow blouse. We have made so many of these. And the only reason why like this image was removed off the site is because that fabric was discontinued. So a lot of times people will see the exact same fabric and they'll be like, but I want that fabric. And I'm like, okay, well, it's discontinued. So it's easier just to remove the product from the website and then create it in the fabric that is available and then showcase it. So you will see that relaunch, and that was our peplum bow blouse, and that was in an Ankara fabric. So what questions do we have?
We have Doreen Robertson. She says, my bow blouses are fabulous. I have two well made. I think I need a new color.
Okay, got it. Okay, so thank you so much first for supporting our brand, Miss Robertson. One thing I love about the bow blouses is that they are versatile. I also love the fact that honestly, I really do think that they're timeless. I'm trying to think. My oldest bow blouse is definitely 18, 19 years old, and y'all, it still looks new. I care for it properly. The damask taffeta bow blouses, we do put professional dry cleaning in the label. Now, part of the reason why we put that in the label is because everyone doesn't wash the same. I would never want to recommend that you wash your garment and then ruin it. So professional dry cleaning is best, I would say. But tell the dry cleaners, definitely low heat. You never want to put heat directly onto the flocking. Oh wow, so that's a picture that is okay. So let's talk about this picture right here, right? So many clients were sending me this picture from Amazon, but the problem was it wasn't my listing. So not only did bootleggers take my entire image and design, I'm like, but like for real? And so we used to spend so much time having all of these sellers on Amazon and various sites remove our images. But it's like you spend more time doing that and you lose sight of the fact that you're going to be copied. You're going to be duplicated. So if anything I say now, just stay a step behind. But that set there is my favorite set. I actually almost wore those pants today. That's our crepe bow blouse and our high waist wide leg pants. But those pants are really wide. Like they angle out past the hip, and y'all, those, oh my gosh, those pants still are absolutely amazing. That fabric is everything. Now That exact color, which is like a light mauve, the company actually stopped making it. So currently, I believe we have like a royal blue, a gray, a peach. I've been looking for other crepes that are similar quality in that color, but I haven't found them. I found some that were stretched, that were heavier weight, some that look more peachy. So that exact colorway, unfortunately, right now it's not available. If you're wanting that look by request, you definitely can get that look. But the current colors are going to be gray, royal blue. I believe it's like a periwinkle. It's either a periwinkle or a mint. But if you're interested in that set, again, that's our crepe pant set. You definitely can order it. So, what other questions do we have?
We have Debbie L. Brown. She says she has that blouse.
Oh, hello, Miss Brown. I hope you have your jacket. Is your jacket there to you yet? So Miss Brown actually recently got our Yvonne jacket. We actually had like one. This new Yvonne jacket that I made. It's like a upcycled denim jacket. I'm sorry. A upcycled denim jacket that has like the Yvonne panels, and she was able to snag that on our last live. There are some times when I'll create pieces because it's just in my mind, and then we'll go ahead and create it. But the only problem is that, like, if it's the first or it's one of them, you have to grab it when we did it. Now, I also want to talk about some of the products that we actually created from the bow blouse. So the bow dress is one of them. So y'all, this bow dress, okay, of course, y'all may recognize her. That is Miss Van. That is Tam. So that's our faux leather bow dress. Yeah, it's faux leather. I know it looks like a really good quality leather, but it's actually a faux leather. So we make that dress in faux leather. We make it in stretch taffeta. I've made it in denim. That's just a really nice piece. You can wear the tie various ways. You see how it's shown there. It's tied straight, like as a sash. I've seen some clients tie their bows into a tie. You also can definitely tie it into a bow, but that's one of the other pieces that I would say kind of was a spinoff from our bow blouse. Another question? No? No? Okay, so some of the things I wanted to show, because just to let y'all know that there is no smoke and mirrors. Like, we're not ordering things from China or overseas, putting my label on it and selling them, right? We actually create our pieces. I believe I put some things in there. Was it any of our behind the scenes or our fittings, just to show y'all some of the process? So just to explain the difference is that, of course, there are two different ways. Some of our clients are custom clients. That means that I work directly with them, and we create various pieces. Some of them, of course, are prominent. They have specific platforms where they have to look a certain way. And so our custom clients, I believe it's a completely different experience. Well, first, I'm showing y'all here. Here, we're actually, and in that picture, I was using like all my stomach muscles, and we were cutting flower pins in bulk. We were getting ready to go to an event. And so I was sitting there measuring, and we're cutting flower pins in bulk. So our flower pins are something that, y'all, we sell a lot of our flower pins. They're really popular. They're a nice accessory available in various colors. You can send us shoes and hats and all these sort of things to make your flower pin or to match something. So that's what I'm doing there, is making flower pins. And as you see in that picture, it takes an army. I am one person, but I'm extremely grateful for the team that I have that helps hold my arms up. And in that picture, that was actually one of my girlfriends. I was so stressed and tired, and I remember calling on her, and she actually came in to help me get ready. We were getting ready for a sorority event there. And when we're getting ready for our big events, our trade shows, y'all, it's like we can't have enough stuff. Typically we'll get like 3 booths, and we'll turn it into our on-site boutique. And I mean, the way that people come out and support us and buy things in such large quantities and buy us out, and I mean, it's absolutely amazing. But this just shows some of the behind the scenes of what it takes to actually create, oh my gosh, so many pieces. And sometimes I think, when you're in the midst of it and it's hard and you're like, oh my gosh, is it worth it? And of course, at the event, you kind of forget all the hard work, but it's interesting to go back and just to look at all the hard work that goes into what we create. What video do we have up next? We have so many things. It's like we were going through, and I wanted to show y'all so many things, and I wanted to talk about this and talk about that, because I love bringing people into our world. Growing up, I didn't see this model. I didn't see other people creating things. I didn't see entrepreneurs. Like, all of my family members, they had jobs. It wasn't really talked about in the Black community where, oh, you're going to go and create your business, and you're going to sell things, right? That was something that, I don't know, it was just something that God had on the inside of me, and it just came bubbling over, and it turned into this. So we're going to show y'all some more things Okay, so this, y'all, was a kind of recent fitting that I was doing with one of our clients. Here I was, okay, it's quick. Okay. So I actually was making a custom jacket and a denim skirt. So in our fitting, depending on what we're customizing, if it's new, what have you, that gives us the opportunity to tailor the garment to you to ensure it's the fit that you want. Again, two completely different experiences, custom versus just, in a standard size. So our custom clients do get the opportunity to come in for fittings, try the pieces on, us make adjustments. And I'm going to discuss something else because y'all, it's not just limited to clothing. Like, I just like to create everything. I come up with an idea and I have to come up here and put my hands to it. So what are we showing next? Oh, this was fun. Okay, so of course, boots on the ground and all that is extremely popular. So I had clients asking me for various things to wear, like the trail rides and concerts. And so this was one of the things that I created. It's a deconstructed denim hat. If you see there on the top, we have a specific machine where it's a post bed machine. We actually can sew like around the hat into the top of the hat. And so that's what y'all see there. And of course, it has that lovely crystal applique. So that's super fun. I believe a client, Sandra Powell, she was able to snag that one. We need to make more. So if you're interested in that, I believe that retails for $150. If you want that, definitely go ahead and put it in the comments. Okay, so while they decide on what's next, I'm gonna have you turn and I'm gonna show y'all some of the one thing I want to talk about that is extremely fun. And yeah, I'm not gonna pick these up. Come close. Okay, now show it. So we're going to show just some of the things. Now, some of these hats are being prepped to go out. So everything from like some of the team hats, this hat is available. This is the only one as far as a team hat that I would say is available is this Texas Ranger hat. I lied. Let me pick it up. I mean, I got to demonstrate. So this is the Texas Ranger hat. This is actually available. This retails for $175. If you're interested in this hat, of course, it has to have our logo on it there. So if you're interested in that hat, let us know in the comments and you can go ahead and grab it. This is a Detroit. I'm sorry. Yeah, the ones I'm showing y'all these and I'll let you know if they're sold or not, but you definitely can order that. So this is sold. This is about to go out to a client, but this is a Detroit hat. And our clients, sometimes they'll specify the fit, or some of our clients, they'll either ship us hats. So here's another one. Okay. This is sold. If you're interested in ordering one of these, you definitely can. But if I say it's sold, then you know that exact one is not available. This is another team hat. This again is being prepared. Cincinnati. Yeah, thank you for letting me know because I don't know these teams. We fulfill requests. So this is another hat. This is sold as well. But if you're interested in it, definitely let us know. I know this one. This is the Yankees. I know this one. This is a red Yankees hat that is sold, but you definitely can order if you're interested in that one. And this is a black Yankees hat, sold as well, but I'm showing it to y'all before we pack it up. Now, this, y'all, is something new. One of my clients was telling me like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. And so this is one of the first of this brand, the Ariat. And this one is actually available, $175. This is available. Y'all, these are all put on by hand. They're not put on by glue. They're actually put on by hand because part of the reason why we do that is because I don't like when things crack over time. This is a new one as well. Now on this one, because our Yvonne fabric is extremely popular, so this is where we actually cut out all the individual applique from our Yvonne fabric. And we turned it into a hat. This will pair well with the bomber or honestly with anything. And then I showed y'all the trucker hat earlier. So if you're interested in purchasing any of those, you're definitely welcome to. Let us know there in the comments. Do we have any questions? No? Okay. So what are we showing next? Okay. Let's see. We have so many different things. It's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like we really are able to show and create various things from blouses to hats to accessories, our lap scarves. And our lap scarves, you can pan over to the lap scarf really quickly. If y'all are interested in our lap scarves, she's going to go and show y'all those really quickly. Now on our website, the entire stock of our chic lap scarves have been updated. So if you see any of those that you're interested in, our chic lap scarves, you definitely can go ahead and purchase those. Some of the diva lap scarves that are over there as well, All of them are on the website. And let me go over here and let me pick my favorite one. I showcase so many. I'm going to pick up a royal one. I'm going to pick up this one. Both of these are cute. See, but every time I do this, I want to pick up all of them because I like them. Okay, so I'll show y'all two, right? So I'll show y'all this one. This is a Diva lap scarf. Oh, it's a string on it. And then this is one of our royal lap scarves. And the reason why it has these handles is because after a while, you don't want to just hold it in your hand. You want to just go ahead and put it on your wrist. Let's see. Yellow. Miss Drew wants to show us. Now, Miss Drew, your yellow one that we're making you is almost done. I actually worked so hard trying to find the perfect fabric. Let me show you some of these other yellow ones that I have in stock. I'm going to show all of them. So these are the yellow lap scarves that I have in stock. So these are all listed on the website. We'll drop the link there in the comments. Thank you. We'll drop the links there in the comments. So you can go ahead and purchase any of these that you see. These are all made very sustainably. What we do is that once we make these amazing pieces, we repurpose the leftover fabric into lap scarves. That way we are actually keeping things very sustainable and we're not wasting things. Is there any other color that y'all want to see while I'm over here? One of the pink ones? Which one? Doesn't matter. Oh, the pink ones. Okay. So let me take the pink ones down. Y'all gonna make me earn my wage. I'm glad I'm tall.
Elder Jacqueline Orange says hello.
Hello, how are you? Thank you for watching our live. I appreciate it. Okay, so the pink ones. Let me show this one too. Okay, well, I'm just gonna grab all the pink ones.
And they also want to see the white with feather.
White with feathers? Okay, I'll pick that one up next. Okay, so this is a set. Another demonstration. First, it's too many in my hand. So first, let me do this. It's too many in my hand. So here is the set, which is I would say it's like a bubblegum pink with the matching flower pen. Uh-oh, I dropped it. You get that for me. Here's another one, spider lace. These are listed on the website. Okay, camera person. Here's another one. This is pretty with this dimensional lace. That's a pretty one. And that's mauve. That's a pretty one too. This one, I think my our last live, I demonstrated that one. Now, if y'all want to know how the lap scarves are worn, I'll demonstrate them. Let me grab this one. I like this one right here. So the lap scarves are something that's just worn over your legs. So I feel super tall in this chair. So the handle is like once you used to hold a lap scarf like this, right? And after a while, you don't want to continue to hold a lap scarf like this. You want to be able to do other things like, say you want to clap, say you want to praise God, and you don't want to have to either drop your lap scarf or maybe sitting in your chair. This is a way that you can just kind of have it on your arm. So after that, you just take the lap scarf, you put it there over your lap. Oh, that's pretty. Those blue ones are pretty. You put it there over your lap, and there you go. Now, some of the things that people will often ask, well, why can't you just wear a skirt that's long enough? You can. The skirt that I have on today is definitely long enough. You don't see anything, but this is an accessory. It's just like how earrings are an accessory. It's an accessory. It definitely was born from a need to make sure that you had proper covering to be modest, but it's not something that is mandatory. It's your choice. You can choose to wear a lap scarf and be absolutely fabulous and wear these lap scarves or not, whatever works best for you. So, okay, is that it? So let me show y'all the blue ones. So now this is a really cute one. This is a Diva lap scarf, royal blue. This is cute. This is an aqua pattern sequin. Look at that one. Now, this is the chic lap scarves. Now, y'all, all of these that I'm showing, they are listed on our website. You'll post the link where they can click and purchase it. This is a really different one. It actually has like a deconstructed denim on the handle and the ruffle. That's a really cute one. Okay. Was there another question? Or did I answer all of them? That's it? Okay. So, yes? Okay, so to go back to a few of our things that I wanted to make sure, because I'm going to make sure that I honor the objective of why I wanted to do this live. Okay. Yes, question? No. Okay. So, you know why I do that? I want to show a few things. Let me show like one of our new jackets. I'm gonna pop it on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Which jacket do y'all want me to try on? Some of our new jackets I'm gonna try on. I'll grab like two. Yeah, maybe two. Which one? This one? Okay, I'm gonna step off camera just for a second. I'm gonna step off camera just 1 second. And I'm gonna try on this one right here. Cause this new one is just super, super, super cute.
And while we're waiting on Tawni there, we're going to look at the hats. We're going to look at the hats one more time. And then if y'all want to see any more lap scarves, we can do that too. Because I know some new people wanted to see some more hats. So this is one of my favorites, actually. Hold up. Ooh, the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. It's like a New York Yankees. Yeah, Yankees, yeah. And guys, we also sell earrings as well. I know these are the opulent earrings in red. We are on limited stock on these because we're waiting on our supplier, but you can still snag these while you can. And then we have these gold leaf ones. Ooh, like that. Can you see? Okay. Camera, can you come closer? Thank you. Yeah, again, the hats. Boom. Wow. And let's finish up these earrings, cameraman. Thank you. We have the green opulence earrings as well. Perfect for like a little, you can wear all black and pop these on for a little color, maybe a little green hue. That's so cute. And these, they kind of give like tropical Hawaii. And this little ear cuff, like you wear it like over the ear. No piercing needed. And it adds like just a little, you know, razzle dazzle. Yeah. Any questions in the comments? Anything y'all know y'all want to see? I can actually, you know, y'all want to see some jackets on? Did she show this one already? We're gonna show. This one is our denim jackets, and it has like this spider lace, perfect for the summer, because you won't get too hot because it is 100% breathable and all of that. Oh my bad, I was looking at the camera, y'all. I'm sorry. But as you can see, we actually make these in-house. I know we have a video I can show y'all in a little bit of this exact jacket actually being made. Like our team actually sat here and they cut out each piece where you see the spider lace. Can we do a close up on that? They cut out the pieces of the jacket and inserted the spider lace in there. I bet nobody else gonna have this on. Cop it while you can, y'all. This is one of one. What size is this? This is a large. Cop it while you can. That's all I said. And then we have, let me show y'all this one. It's like a tan. It's lightweight, breathable, and it Has this 3D lace on it. Let's get a close up of that. Here's the front. And this one, who doesn't love an extra exaggerated sleeve? Look at that. Fully, just like a dark denim wash. Yeah. Oh, we also have a lighter one as well. And those sleeves are slightly different. Interesting. And I think Tawni is ready for y'all once again. And she is now modeling one of our denim jackets.
Okay, so I have on one of our denim jackets. I'm gonna turn around so y'all can see. Y'all see the details of this jacket? I love the fact I'm kind of going to hold. I love this right here. This is probably the detail that I love the most through that rib. Now, this actually was created by Brooklyn. That's the beautiful thing about having creative children. So this was created by Brooklyn, and I'm gonna show y'all like this jacket is everything. This is a one-off. One-off just means basically that we created one, just so y'all can see some of the details. This one retails for $300. It's like details on top of details on this jacket. This jacket is so cute. And this to me, I'm 5'9", usually right at our 8. But to me, it kind of feels like if this really could fit more like I have broad shoulders because of my height, but this one kind of reads more like a medium. It probably could go for a large. I'm kind of look like for me, I'd probably say a medium. That's the fit on it. Medium, which is a 10-12, is kind of like how I would say if I were to describe this fit. My waist is about here, so you can see on me, this is kind of where it falls. So you get to see the details. So our denim jackets are something, of course, as you see, I have it on just on top of a simple tank dress. I just popped it on there. You can kind of see kind of how it would look. So I want to go ahead and make sure that I'm staying on objective. Y'all first let me know if you have any questions. And also you can show any images that we've prepared of the jackets that are out there. Oh, Brooklyn just popped on one. Come show us that one, Brooklyn. While she shows y'all that one, I'm going to show y'all another one. Now tell us about that jacket.
Sorry, y'all. I forgot my mic. But this one, I have the spider lace one that I showed y'all earlier. Hold up. Oop. It has the back where it's fully spider lace. It's super breathable, super comfortable. I feel like it just adds the little zhuzh. And I just have like on a black 2-piece set, but I can still, you know, zhuzh it up with the little denim jacket. And close up on the details again. Period. Super, super cute. It's kind of a crop fit. I am not on the taller side like my mother. I stand at 5'5", so it is cropped. It looks pretty normal length on me, but I promise if Tawni pops it on, it's not gonna look like this. But yeah, this is the jacket. Cute, classy. And Tawni has another one on for y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna pop this one on because I've been eyeing this jacket. Like I've been looking at it like, okay, that's cute, right? So this is one where y'all, I talked about this one last time. You know how like you may want to put a denim jacket on, but it's kind of warm outside. This one has these panels that if you look at it up close, come bring up close so you can see. So this one has where the panels are completely sheer. I'm gonna put my hand behind it so you can see. The panels are completely sheer, so you're extra cool in this jacket. Same thing on the back. Move my hair. You can see. Scoot back a little bit just so they get a better view. there so you can see kind of how this one is made. Now we have this one as well as, is there one more like this or is this it? This may be it. But this one fits again about a size medium. It's falling like right here. I would say more like high hip on me. But this is another one that's cute. So let me know if y'all have any questions there in the comment. I'll go ahead and, any questions?
Just Miss Drew, she said, "Hi, can I send a denim jacket to you?"
Yes, you definitely can. If you want us to upcycle a denim jacket, you either can have an idea or you can just let me play. You always get the best results if you just let me play. So you definitely can just let me play and I can create for you in whatever way I kind of see fit. You can definitely give parameters like, hey, I want to wear it with this. Hey, I like this with that. And we definitely can do it that way. So you have any other questions? And then we're going to transition to the last few points that I wanted to hit on. Brooklyn, come show that jacket. That one's cute. Now, you know what? This one is so cute because of the sleeves. It's the sleeves. The sleeves on that one is so cute as well as the detail. This one, again, will fit more like a medium large. I actually love the fact that it's kind of made to be oversized. Let's turn this way so she can see. Keep turning around. Keep turning around. Scoot back a little bit. Okay, so you can kind of see the details there. And this is a super breathable, lightweight fabric. That's good. That's really good. Wait. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and wrap by getting to our last key points that I wanted to make sure that we covered. And let us know if y'all have any questions in the comments. If y'all are just not joining our live, let us know if you're watching this live. If this is a replay, let us know where you're watching from. Also, let us know just anything that you would like for us to discuss. Send us likes, shares, stars, all the things. Make sure that you share our lives. We do plan on coming before you weekly to share with you all tips, to share with you all some of the things that we have in stock, some of the new things that we have coming up with upcoming events. But I want this to be a time where we are highly engaging so that we can speak with you all. You can talk back to us, ask us any questions that you may have, give us advice, tell us some of the pieces that you'd love for us to stock and love for us to carry, and we'll definitely listen to your feedback and apply it. So one of the last points I wanted to discuss, okay, the next one, we already hit on that one. Accessories are a strategy. Oh my gosh, I definitely believe that. One of the points that the next points was accessories, right? The importance of accessories. Accessories can make or break an outfit. You can take something and you can pair completely different accessories with it the next time that you wear things. So it's definitely a strategy in planning your wardrobe. I believe to extend your wardrobe, again, it's not about having a lot of pieces. You can have a few key pieces, but style completely different ways, worn with completely different things, and then it's a completely new look. So that's definitely a wardrobe strategy. And then the one of the last points, oh my gosh, a great blouse will save you every time. I have lived that. Sometimes I'm asked at the last minute, hey, can you pop on this Zoom, or hey, can you come speak on this? Having the right blouses in your wardrobe will take, and that will spice up any pair of jeans, any skirt, any pair of slacks. I know during the pandemic, some of our bow blouses were like a staple for a lot of our prominent clients because they would just have on like pajama pants on the bottom or whatever on the bottom, but they had this nice statement bow blouse and simple makeup on, and it automatically made it look like they were so dressed. So the right blouse. And so some of my favorite blouses that I think really make the best statement, of course, the bow blouse is probably number one. That doesn't just come from me, that comes from our client feedback as well. Our peplum bow blouses, they're a winner. They will be reintroduced. If you're interested in those, let us know in the comments. That's actually a version of our bow blouse. We used to make our bow blouse with various neck lengths. So some of our clients that like our bow blouse, they'll say, you know what, but I don't like something around my neck. You do have the option to get a V-neck bow blouse. So that gives you the option to wear, as she has it there in the picture, that's worn down like as a sash. You still can tie it in a bow at that place. It's available again, still in various colors. So from solid fabrics all the way up to some of our specialty fabrics. She's wearing it there just with a high waist pencil skirt. That fabric actually for her skirt was denim at the time. So they're extremely versatile. And so I definitely believe that bow blouses or blouses in general, statement blouse will always save the day. And so the next one, well, while we transition to the next one, let me show y'all were asking for the white cream. Now, now the color lap scarves, y'all, that sell the quickest definitely are going to be white black. White, black, fuchsia pink variations, they sell the quickest. Now, y'all asked for us to show y'all some of the white ones. This is a white chic lap scarf. This has like a burnout on the handle as well as on the ruffle. This is one of our royal lap scarves. I believe it's listed under our divas. It does have the detailed handle, the beaded handle, heavily beaded handle, as well as the ostrich feathers, and then a Dalmatian sequin there. The next one we have is going to be, oh, this is really cute. So this you have to see up close. This is actually a speckled organza with the ruffle and a handle. And then the last one, which is going to be just another royal lap scarf, which is listed as a diva, ostrich feathers, detailed sequin, and then that blinged handle. Question? No? Okay. And then, okay, that's a picture of one of our bow blouses. I'm sorry, one of our bow dresses. Now, our bow dresses, those are available in stretched taffeta in various colors. She actually is wearing there in that picture blush. So that's the blush stretched taffeta bow dress. Again, available in extra small to 5X and everywhere in between. You also can get those customized. There are 2 different neck options. You can order the V-neck, or you can you order the V-neck, or you can also order the standard neckline, just kind of depending on where you want that bow to be tied. Got it. I want to put back on my duster. It's just a winner. Okay, so what other question do we have? Do you have a question?
We have Icy Bonds watching live from North Carolina.
How you doing, Miss Icy? She's very familiar with our lap scarf. She has several. Okay, is there any other question?
And we have 64 Mimi live from New Orleans, and Miss Drew is also live from New Orleans.
Thank you for y'all taking the time to watch us, especially on a Friday evening. Okay, so y'all, what do we want to show now? They like showing me all the things. Okay, so this is one of our theme-based clergy robes. So that's Lady Brenda. She was actually one of the first clients that I began making ministry robes for. So that's a theme-based clergy robe. Theme-based just basically means that, like, say she had a conference and the theme was going to war, or going to war against the devil, or what have you, various different titles. But she wanted to make sure her robe exemplified that. And so we did this robe in camel. And I remember we created that one. She was extremely happy. And I was just so excited that I executed it. That's the Morgan robe, to be exact, on the website. It's also available in a solid black or any solid color. You'll see that listed on our website under the Morgan robe. Okay. Any other questions? No? Okay, so one of the other points that I wanted to hit on is if you have to sacrifice comfort for power, I would say no. When we show up in these different spaces, I feel that you need to be comfortable in your own skin. It's not about living or dressing according to anyone else's opinion. It's really based on what works best for you. And I feel like that we truly operate within our power when we are comfortable in what we're wearing and how we present ourselves. So even though, like, yes, I love fashion, I love all the things, I wear things extremely tailored, but at the same time, that suits me. That's my desire. It's not someone else imposing or telling me you should wear this or you should wear that. Being the architect of creating custom clothing, the beautiful thing about that is I get to create amazing pieces to suit me really well, where I can walk in any room and I can feel extremely confident and powerful without sacrificing anything. Okay, so this is a fun one. Bold doesn't mean busy. Okay, so you know how, like, you may have this design in mind, you want a detail up here and a detail over there and detail over here, you want this like that. Now, you do have every right to get things in whatever way works best for you. But I don't think that it has to be busy, or it has to be too much going on for it to make a statement or to be bold. You can make a statement just by stepping into a room and being yourself. Now we can create a variety of things, from busy things to things with various details, to things to very simple details. I really do feel like you make the best statement just by being unapologetically yourself. So y'all ask me some questions. I feel like I'm just talking. Oh, why did we show this? I feel like this is like opening up a can of worms. Okay, so y'all, when I first got started, I dressed men as well as women, right? And when I got to the point where I just was too busy, I had to pick, right? I had to choose. So Pastor Watkins, I adore him. I adore Lady Amana, his wife, and he was one of our male clients that I made pieces for. And so I made him this custom casaque. Oh, that's Lady Amana. So that's the wife there, and I actually made pieces for her and that piece for him. But when I got busy again, I had to choose. And so I don't know if I will add men's things or like robes for men back, but that was like way back when. It's like throwback. I mean, y'all have been doing this for almost 20 years. Next year we make 20 years. I believe next March, next April, something like that. We make 20 years in business. So I've been doing this for quite some time. And you get to a point where you have to decide, like, where do I excel best? What is something that I can do and it feels like it's not working? Dressing women, that's just what it is. Like, we're fun and we're all different shapes and sizes and different personalities. And we wear things, even if they're the same thing, we wear them so different. So yeah. I'll keep dressing women and making accessories for men. Oh, this is done. Now this was gosh, I don't even remember this was a piece that I made. I think we were in a style show, but this was just a gorgeous, cutesy little cocktail dress. Now I've made several variations and several versions of this dress. And even now, as you see that signature ruffle around the hem, I still do make several variations that's just like this dress. That's okay. Got it. Okay. So was there a question? No? Ooh, okay. So this is a big one, right? Any client that knows me knows that I'm picky about the fit. I'm extremely particular on how a garment fits your body, on how it falls, and I don't like things that don't fit well. One of the things that are, and what I wanted to hit on was the fact that I really do believe fit is everything. I don't believe the cost that you pay for clothing are everything. I don't believe the brands that you wear are everything. I believe how that garment fits and suits you actually speaks volumes. So one of the telltale signs, like say I look at someone in a garment and for me, my eyes are different. I have a very detailed eye. So I get to see the smallest little minute details. I get to see if a client is wearing the right bra. I mean, my eyes really can see everything. And sometimes it's just like, I wish I can turn it off, but I can't. But the telltale sign when something isn't, it doesn't fit a client well. Now keep in mind, I'm not blaming the designer or wherever they purchased it. Sometimes things just fit ill fitting. Sometimes things need to be tailored, but say you're a woman and you gain weight, right? So say you have a small frame and you went from like a smaller size and now you're wearing, say, like an extra large. Keep in mind, your frame really hasn't changed. Now you may have more body on your frame, but your frame is pretty much the same. But as you're buying those larger sizes to fit your body, the telltale signs usually is the shoulders. Like when the shoulder seams, like say your shoulders are here and then the seams on the garment are way out here, it just looks really big and really boxy. So even if you order something from us in a standard size, I love the opportunity to tailor things because I want it to be made well for you. Even if say you ordered in a standard size, spending the extra money to get it tailored, or even opting, because sometimes we fall in between sizes, opting to spend the money and go custom sizing versus just putting yourself in a standard size that it fits, it definitely reflects in how you present yourself to others. Okay, so I think that is about it. We're going to answer any questions. Definitely. Okay, so I truly believe this. So the last point I wanted to make, that your clothing should speak before you do. And I think about some of the rooms that I enter, right? There are sometimes rooms that I enter where I feel like I'm like the smallest little person in that room. I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm walking in this room and there are all these amazing people with accolades and degrees and just years worth of experience. And so it's very easy to walk into some of these unknown spaces and feel intimidated. But for me, my armor is how I dress. When I go into any room, when I step into any event, I feel like before I open my mouth, if no one in that room knows me, you're going to see how I dress myself. You're going to see my garments. That's going to go before me. And everyone has that power. Everyone has the ability to dress yourself in a way where the introduction is made as you stepped into a room. So you know what, y'all? Choose wisely. Definitely choose wisely. So let's see if we have any other questions. Y'all let me know if there's anything that I can do to best assist you. Let me know if I've answered any questions you may have had. Also share with me, because as we build out this ready to wear line and all these pieces that I want to introduce in these capsule collections, I want to make sure that I'm listening to you all. I want to make sure that I'm creating pieces that you want to purchase, that you want to wear. I want to make sure that I'm also creating pieces that suit your life. So give me your feedback. Let me know some pieces you want to see. Let me know maybe some fabrics that you want to see, or some options that maybe aren't available in our line that you would like for us to add. Just know that we're open to your feedback for sure. So do we have any questions? Okay. So this has been an amazing live. So thank y'all so much for joining us. Us doing these primetime lives, we're trying to mix things up a bit and just kind of see what works best. I want to make sure that I'm able to interact and engage with you all. And I'm just kind of carving out some time from my schedule, and I'm making it a point to listen and communicate with you all. So I appreciate your feedback, your likes, your shares, your stars. Again, I'm Tawni Haynes of Tawni Haynes Apparel. We are located at 316 West Beltline in Cedar Hill, Texas. Our website is shop.tawnihaynes.com. Please shop our brand. Hopefully I've been able to, kind of pull y'all behind the curtain and to show y'all the quality and some of the various pieces that we offer. Again, we are a completely size-free brand, from extra small to 5X and everywhere in between. We look forward to working with you all. We ship worldwide. If you ever have any questions, you may also reach us by email, sales@tawnihaynes.com. We do also have salon suites available. You may email us at salons@tawnihaynes.com. If you're interested in wholesale opportunities, you may email us wholesale@tawnihaynes.com. We also have independent distributor and affiliate opportunities. Email us also there at sales@tawnihaynes.com. We also look forward to any opportunities for speaking engagements, any marketing opportunities. So you also can email us there at marketing@tawnihaynes.com. I look forward to working with you all in each and every way. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my live, to support my brand, to share, to do all the things. If there is no more questions, we're going to go ahead and wrap. Thank y'all so much, and enjoy your evening and have an amazing weekend. Oh, one more thing. If you're ever local and you know that you want to come in, say you're in town for the summer and you want to come in and see us, definitely call us ahead. We would love to see you here in Cedar Hill, Texas at 316 West Beltline. You can simply call us 972-754-5096. You may also text us, but we are here to assist you in meeting your wardrobe needs. Y'all be blessed. Thank you.